A year-long review into how minority groups integrate into British society has concluded that we are becoming more divided as the country grows more diverse. The report by Dame Louise Casey sets out 12 recommendations. They start in school, saying children should be taught British values of tolerance and respect to help bind communities. The report recommends more English classes for isolated groups, and it urges the greater mixing among young people through activities like sport. It also calls on new immigrants to take an integration oath, swearing allegiance to British values and society. So just how divided are communities? Our correspondent Lisa Holland went to Oldham to examine the scale of the problem there.
The former mill town of Oldham attracted mass migration from South Asia in the 50s and 60s. But a generation on, barriers are still to be broken down, which even residents admit means parts of the town are virtually segregated.
White people like living their own way, and then obviously Asian people have got their own religions, their own way of looking at things, and that's a choice. That's, at the end of the day, they're British as I am as well.
But you'd quite like this to stay as a mostly white area?
I'll just say that about sounding racist, yeah.
This is St Mary's, an area where black and white residents appear to live happily side by side. If a lot of Asian people moved into this street, how would you feel about that?
I want to move out.
Why would that upset you, to live next door to an Asian person?
Can you smell it just now? No, the Asian food and that. I think they don't.
The smell of the Asian food?
Yeah, the smell of the Asian food, things like that.
Glodwick is a predominantly Asian area of Oldham.
I believe personally it's one of the most segregated towns in the country.
Shopkeeper Ratif Hussain and travel agent Parvez Nazir are neighbours. They say some residents rarely leave the community. People are segregated, aren't they?
By choice. You know, they've got a choice of where they want to live.
And they want to live in segregated communities?
Yeah, they want to live in segregated
Why is
communities.
That?
To be honest with you, it's a lot of people around here feel safer together.
Why do you think white people don't come to live here or have moved away?
Because I think they're scared. That's why I think. But they're not meant to be scared because we're not racist around here, you get me? So, yeah.
What do you think they're scared of?
I think they're scared that they might get attacked around here. You get me? And, yeah.
And would they get attacked around here?
They wouldn't if they don't mess about. But if they mess about, then they would. They would get kicked.
Can anybody tell me that word compassion there, what's special about the way it's written there?
Waterhead Academy is trying to build bridges between communities. It came about after a school of nearly all white pupils was deliberately merged with a predominantly Asian one.
Part and parcel of our job is not just to educate the child, but as subtly as we can, get those messages to go home. We want children to challenge, we want children to be independent and think and challenge any stereotypes they come across.
But the progressive, multicultural atmosphere of the school can jar with some of the pupils' home lives. 14-year-old Sana Rangzib goes to Waterhead Academy and lives in Glodwick. She is the niece of travel agent Parvez Nazir.
We just hardly see any white people at our home, but in school it's like different religions, different like people speaking differently. It's just like that.
I don't think segregation is a problem. I think the issue is when we haven't got opportunities for people to socially interact. That's where the problem lies, because we've got no activity that brings them together.
Residents say segregation doesn't make where they live no-go areas. Though many are in a comfort zone they will never leave. Lisa Holland, Sky News, Oldham.